During a heated election year, a small group of journalism and political science majors from the University of Denver was able to participate in a unique pilot program.
Working in collaboration with the Denver Post, these students participated in the Colorado midterm elections as fact-checkers in an innovative political journalism course.
I thought, what if you could work with, a university that was committed to informing the public, that was committed to helping the public debate, so that Denver and Colorado, felt like they were being educated about what was really going on. And you worked with an interdisciplinary group of students that were upperclassmen and what have you, that might be a useful thing to do. And so I started talking to some of the folks that I met at the university, and we started putting our heads together, and here we are.
This course was beneficial for both students and the university.
When we were approached by Chuck, it was pretty clear to us early on that this would be a great opportunity for our students to work with a really seasoned political reporter and get some great experience writing stories, find out about how he sort of approaches his young reporters, and really get some great hands-on experience. But what really sort of made it interesting for us was Chuck's approach to it. Chuck wasn't approaching it strictly from a newsroom background. He wasn't approaching us as if we were one of the larger J schools that focuses just on journalism. He was really interested in bringing sort of a bigger picture to it, involving argument and involving political science and involving debate, and involving a lot of these bigger issues that really sort of appeals to us at the University of Denver because of our liberal arts focus and our liberal arts background. We know we're not one of those big J schools, and we don't want to be one of those big J schools. We want to be who we are and excel in the way that we excel.
Thanks to an impressive array of guest speakers, students learned about campaign finance, debate strategy, visual arguments, and the effectiveness of political ads.
Before it all began, professors from the Journalism and Political Science department selected a handful of students to participate in the pilot program.
Professor Seth Maskett, chair of the Poli-Sci department, wrote me last spring about this new course they were going to be offering in the fall, covering the 2014 midterms.
I've never worked with an election cycle before, so finding out how deceiving some of the political messaging is was surprising to me.
And you get to work with the Denver Post and actually get to write current news, and it got me really excited to be a part of the election for 2014.
We get to spend 4 hours together one week, and we just analyzed political ads. We went to the Denver Post debate, which was very exciting to be a part of.
It's a lot more hands-on than most college classes are usually. We were diving right into everything, and our work was going up online on the Denver Post Politics blog, which was a great experience. Their work went beyond the classroom. Students worked together and individually to write up their own critiques of political ads and posted them to the Post political blog, The Spot.
As the class reaches an end, we're left with one question. What's next for the DU Fact Lab?
Essentially extend that sort of attention and use the attention from a debate to drive people toward the work that a Fact Lab class was doing. That would actually be, I think, they would complement each other very nicely. It would show sort of an ongoing commitment to DU and the Denver Post to playing a role in the state election process, to actually having an impact on the way people interpret elections and the way reporters cover them.
I think it would be better if you had it up and running, if you had, a dozen or so folks. Like, we like to tend to work in groups, small groups, to benefit from each other's strengths and period specialties and what have you. I think if you had 12 folks, you could do a lot more work. You could get many more ads out, or critiques of ads out.
Really, our idea was to take what is strong about our program, which is having one foot in the liberal arts background and one foot in the professional background, and sort of amplifying that through Fact Lab.